Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today is a holiday where I am and I am just enjoying this rainy day. If you hear some thunder, it's not my tummy. So I just was having like a bit of a blasé day, which I guess is fine for a holiday, but I made some killer salsa, had some chips, have a little bit of white wine, and I'm feeling fabulous. Might be a problem, I'm kidding, but you know what, holiday, enjoy. So today I showered, I put on some tanner, I'm ready to do my makeup. I have a bunch of new things from AVON to try. Here we go. This collection is so exciting. Cushion base, so again, very K-beauty. There are blushes, highlights, and bronzers, so I'm gonna dive into those. Haven't even opened the boxes. And I also have a new waterproof mascara from them. It's their Love at First Lash Mascara in waterproof. And then I've tried it in their regular formula and it's pretty good. So I also have some birthday balms and it's as if they released them for my B-Day. I am starting right off with some NYX Prime Set Refresh Bear With Me spray. And this has a really nice fine mist. So it's really actually a bit targeted too. So it's not as if it's going absolutely everywhere. It smells really fresh. And that can be used, as mentioned, for priming or setting. After that, I am using the Vitamin C Illuminating Primer Moisturizer from Avon's A New Line. This has vitamin C in it, so this is great for in the morning, and vitamin C can make spots worse, so if it does begin to feel kind of irritating or uncomfortable, I can just wipe off my makeup. But this is very nice. It's a thicker lotion that feels quite matte to the touch afterwards, which is great. Avon also has their SPF primer, which is a really nice option for more mattifying and some coverage. So that's a nice option. I'm going to go in with some of their eyeshadow primer. I'm going to do my eye makeup first today. It makes things a bit easier. And then you don't have to worry about too much fall down. So I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to apply that right to the lids. So for my eyeshadow, I'm using this beautiful Pixie palette. It is the Reflex Light Eye Reflection Shadow Palette. So these are beautiful shades, and I'm just going to apply something quite simple onto my lids. I'm going to start off with this nice fluffy brush, and I'll use this pink tone all over the lid. These are kind of powdery, but Pixie shadows just have a really beautiful finish, so I don't think it'll be a problem. I'll put maybe a mid-tone. Ooh, this like coppery tone is gorgeous, so I'll apply that into the crease really lightly, just brushing that through. Gorgeous. So you can get some different looks here, like you could use these kind of more yellowy toned and then use the browns to make it more gold versus pinky orangey, or yeah, you can really just stick with the pinky shades that I'm doing today and make that very on-trend pinky kind of look. This is so, so pretty. And then I do have kind of a more targeted crease brush. Maybe I'll just get a little bit of that darker brown and put it right into the outer corners there. I like that because it almost gives like a cat eye shape. I'm going to use a slightly more targeted brush for the lower lash line. I'm going to use this nice kind of browny coppery tone here. I like to focus the color right in the center of the lower lash line. I got that tip, I think, from a Bobbi Brown makeup artist, and it's really stuck with me because then it still keeps your eye quite open but adds that pretty definition. For my liner, I'm using the Pixie by Wei Li Huang eyeliner here. It's a double-ended liner, which is awesome, and I'm going to use the liquid end just to do a very, oh, look at that. It came right out. I'm just going to lift up my eyebrow. I'm going to try and just do kind of like a half liner today. So with that liner, I'm not going all the way in. I just want it to be very light, very natural, and I had that done once for a wedding and it ended up looking great because I was actually using half lashes. So we barely put any liner into the inner portion of my eye, and oh my gosh, my eye looked so bright. Here we go. Let's fill it in a little. I would definitely recommend the Pixie liners. This one has served me well. I will curl my lashes using my Mascara lash curler. This is a good lash curler. I bought it from Sephora again many years ago, and tools are things that I don't feel bad about spending money on because they always tend to last better if they are more expensive. Before mascara, I will use my Dior primer. I don't know if it would help or hinder a waterproof mascara to use primer, but I always find my primer makes every mascara look better, so might as well. Here is the mascara. It has this really nice S-shaped wand. It is quite sharp feeling, so if you like to go right down to the root like I do, it could be a little painful. Special shout out to the washable waterproof mascara from AVON. My mom is obsessed with it. She has never asked me for, you know, a duplicate of a product, but then with that mascara, she's like, oh, you know, if you're ever making an AVON order, I want one. So I got her another one of those, which was great. But yeah, it's funny how that mascara worked well for me, but I literally was just finishing up some other ones. I think because I wasn't using the primer, it didn't really give me like a lot of volume. It's especially in the summer, she said it stayed on like a waterproof, but again, came off very, very easily. This Longwear foundation is great. I'm just going to apply that all over the face. Love this doe foot applicator. It's so soft. I just bought a new Clarisonic. I had one before, but you know, it died. It was many years old, so I just bought a new one. I have the foundation brush head on it right now, and I'm going to use that. Oh wow, that's like high speed. Daily cleanse, gentle. I'm going to do gentle. Wow, this feels very interesting. Okay. People say that once you start to apply with this, like there's no going back. Has that beep, but I guess with foundation it's kind of up to your discretion for where you want to spend your time applying. I like it. I'll definitely keep this because it's a really cool thing to have. It feels good. It actually feels really, really nice. So, interesting. Well, so aside from just one or two brush bristles kind of being left on my face, that worked out pretty well. I'm just going to put a little bit more foundation just where I have those red marks. So I'm going to turn it back on. Yeah, so your foundation definitely has to be more liquidy for it to kind of blend it in very seamlessly. Cool, that is so fun. I think I might actually use that to put on my cushion bronzer and blush here. So I'm gonna dive right into these Love cushion products right here. I'll start with the bronzer. Look how big this is. Oh, there comes a thunder. Wow, look at that. I'll pull off the protective coating. It's so satisfying. Oh, this is so pretty. It is big though, so not exactly travel friendly. Beautiful, beautiful mirror there. And they all come with this really soft velvety sponge, but I'd prefer to use a brush anyways. Okay, so we have the sticker to remove, and there is the bronzer, and I have this in the shade Morning Sunflower, and it actually has an expiration date on it too, which is like 3 years from now. So this is the lighter of the two shades. This product does come in 2 shades. So let's dip my brush into the bronzer here. Okay, this is actually quite a firm cushion. Then let's see if it applies well with this. Cool tone. This is almost like a reddy tone, which is pretty good for, like, you know, mimicking sun exposure. Like a natural kind of sun-kissed glow. This foundation is actually kind of light, so this could actually just be like gently buffed out. I think it is just a little bit too much, you know, in terms of this applicator. Yeah, I don't like it's good if you're maybe in a pinch, but I probably wouldn't exclusively use this for creams. But yeah, if you want kind of like an all-in-one device, it is a bit less manual. I was having so much fun doing my makeup, I totally didn't realize that my camera shut off. So I just did my blush, highlighter, and brows. I didn't really love the Clarisonic for applying cream products to the cheek. It is really good for foundation though. I ended up just using my tried and true little synthetic brush for my blush. So this is the highlighter here. It actually looks a lot less daunting on the skin. It is quite pinky toned, peachy pink, which is really pretty, although it probably won't look as good on super fair skin tones. On me, it gives this gorgeous bronzy flush, like similar to the blush, almost like a great blush topper. And then for the blush, I use this gorgeous pink in Sweet Pea. So I just tap my brush in and then blend that right onto the cheeks. These are both really well pigmented. Little goes a long way. I love just kind of stamping it on with this brush. As for shade options, we have 4 blush shades, and it looks like Sweet Pea is the lightest, which is great because darker skin tones will absolutely find a match here. We have Golden Lily and Fairy Dahlia for the 2 highlighter tones, and Golden Lily, as mentioned, was actually quite pinky toned and dark anyway, so I think these will be amazing for all skin tones, which is a big plus, because I hate when you get a cushion product and it barely puts anything on your cheeks. So that is very exciting. Now for brows, I have my Ka-Brow from Benefit. I actually just went and got my brows waxed at the Benefit Brow Bar. It was amazing. I believe my stylist name was Lilia, and she did an amazing job. So they also showed me how to use this product. So you just dip the little angled brush into the pomade. She mentioned you're going to want to start right on the bottom and draw a line. Then you're going to want to brush upwards afterwards to fill in, and the color is going to stay right into that like center bit of your brow. That's where you're going to want to really bulk it up and just kind of brush upwards and through all the way to the end. Then whatever you have left is what you're going to use for the front bit of your brows. If you have too much, just use a spoolie to brush it out, but I didn't even use a spoolie and I think my brows look on fire. So same as the other side, you just kind of make your line and then brush upwards to kind of fill in all the way to the end of the tail. And then anything you have left will just kind of be feathered into the front portion of your brows. So I'll definitely be using this again, so be on the lookout, but I am so thrilled because I think this looks great. It's very long lasting, and this type of pomade really kind of glues your brows in place, so you don't need all, you know, the fuss of like a brow gel and stuff. Now all that's left are lips, so I'm going to pull out my birthday balms here. I have 3 great shades, and I actually haven't swatched them all together, so let's do that now. We have the dark one, which is Fine Wine. Good name. Just put that on the back of my hand. Ooh, that's pretty. A nice darker red. And then we have this one, Surprise. It kind of looks mauvey toned here. I'm trying not to nick the end here. I don't love when the balm kind of sticks up because then you always nick it on the cap here. So Surprise is gorgeous. It's like a nice plummy kind of mauve. And then this is the one that I definitely want to use today. The pinky shade in a birthday suit. How fitting. Oh, that's so pretty. Wow, these have amazing pigmentation. So let's put that on. Whoa. That is a gorgeous pinky nude. Not too thick and not super sticky. They do feel a little bit thinner than like the Clinique Chubby Sticks that I used to use a lot. This Magic Dust powder has been my go-to. So if you want some long wearing staying power, then check that out. But I love this. I think the foundation paired so well over that vitamin C primer. This actually has a good amount of like shimmer in it, so it's really pretty as that illuminating base. And that is just, you know, my ideal summer look. This would be great for going out at night. I feel so fresh, and this is absolutely weightless. So that's what you're going to find with cushions, is just that super weightless, natural feel. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to still put on some makeup even if you are wearing a mask. They can be washed. And make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed my video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!